The cottage was converted into a family home for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex prior to their departure from the royal family as senior working royals. It is the current residence of Prince Harry's cousin, Princess Eugenie, and her husband, Jack Brooksbank. The first installment of the documentary aired on Monday, November 22, and was met with fierce criticism. The second part, shown on the BBC on Monday, November 29, has sparked similar backlash. Royal expert Richard Eden, in anticipation of the second episode, took to Twitter to say, "Let's see if the princes and the press is any more balanced this week." After the documentary's second episode finished, the Daily Mail's diary editor told his over 16,000 followers, "Sadly, second part of the princes and the press was no more balanced it discussed press criticism of Harry and Meghan's costly renovation of Frogmore Cottage but with no mention at all of fact that the couple had rejected big home already prepared for them at Ken Palace." Replying to Mr. Eden's tweet, fellow documentary viewer Jen Carson-Taylor commented, "No, it wasn't more balanced, it did have a different tone. I'm confused why the BBC commissioned this story. Is the BBC trying to shape public opinion? If so, why now?" They asked Mr. Eden, "You're in a better position to know, is there a demand for this type of mockumentary?" A fan page for Prince William and Kate, Cambridge's Dearly, then replied, "It was H&M's, Harry and Meghan's, jealousy of Prince William and Catherine that couldn't allow him to move next door to them and Kensington Palace because at KPW&C are number one and set the rules there." However, other Twitter users criticized Mr. Eden's statements, citing his own reports that Frogmore was still inhabited by the Duke of Gloucester and his wife Birgitta at conflicting points. The two-part documentary, The Princes and the Press, delves into Princes Harry and William's relationships with the media in the UK. Hosted by Amol Rajan, the BBC said the documentary was about how royal journalism is done and features a range of journalists from broadcast and the newspaper industry. The first part angered numerous royal households which, in a rare move, issued a joint statement last week collectively from Buckingham Palace, Clarence House and Kensington Palace. It read, "A free, responsible and open press is of vital importance to a healthy democracy. However, too often overblown and unfounded claims from unnamed sources are presented as facts and it is disappointing when anyone, including the BBC, gives them credibility." Defending the documentary after this statement, BBC Chair, Richard Sharp, said, "The BBC is a national institution and we approach our relationships with the other national institutions with great care and thought. The royal family is at the center of our identity, its underlying importance is unequivocal." He added the BBC had tremendous respect for all aspects of the royal family. The second installment focused more on the departure of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex from active royal duty, featuring interviews from the couple's lawyer, Jenny Afia, and their royal biographer, Omid Scobie. Prince Harry, 37, and Meghan, 40, undertook renovations on Frogmore Cottage which racked up a cost of £2.4 million. In September 2020, following the couple stepping back from royal duties, it was revealed the Duke and Duchess had paid back this amount for the renovation work to the Sovereign Grant Fund from their private income. A spokesperson for the Duke and Duchess said, "A contribution has been made to the sovereign grant by the Duke of Sussex. This contribution as originally offered by Prince Harry has fully covered the necessary renovation costs of Frogmore Cottage, a property of Her Majesty the Queen, and will remain the UK residence of the Duke and his family." Express.co.uk has contacted the BBC for comment.